Is it live?
Live.
Hi, hey guys. It's Amber with Just Between Friends, Denton County, and I'd like to introduce Dee Beasley Hayden, and I'm
Whoop, whoop. Hello,
I
hello.
got a cheat sheet so I don't forget. She's actually the president of the Denton County Friends of the Family Women's Auxiliary, and we are
Whoop,
here
whoop.
today. That's awesome. I love it. We've got lots of numbers and stats to go over with you. But I first want to say call to action because it takes a minute for folks to join. So for every live viewer we have, Just Between Friends, Denton County is going to donate $1 to Denton County Friends of the Family. So the first number is $1 for every live viewer.
$1.
We have a videographer. We have one. And our videographer, introduce yourself. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Kim Shields.
Kim, what do you do at Denton County Friends of the Family?
I am the development coordinator here.
Awesome. So
And she's a rock star. Woo!
yeah, so Kim's going to tell me we've got 1 follower so far. So what we wanted to do today is just talk about why Just Between Friends has partnered with Denton County Friends of the Family, and we want to tell you a little bit about our fall sale and some numbers from that. So, Dee.
Yes.
Do you know about Just Between Friends?
I do know about Just Between Friends, and it's an amazing pop-up show, trunk show, if you want to call it that. That's like, I don't know, how many square feet? Like 30,000 square feet of clothes and toys, and so the new one coming up in November is toys for Christmas. There's going to have a vendor fair.
That's right. It's going to be a good
and so it's going to be amazing.
November the 10th, 11th, and 12th, and it's going to be in Louisville. So one thing we wanted to tell you about our last sale in September, and I wanted to share with Dee, because I don't think you know these numbers yet.
All right, let's hear 'em.
So we had 171 consigners that participated,
Wow, that's a lot.
171 people, and most of those people live right here in Denton County.
Love that.
And the events that we do are actually events where people in the community come and they consign their children's toys and books and shoes and clothes
Love that.
to make money for their family. So out of those
That's awesome.
171, at the end, if their items don't sell, they can choose to make a donation. So they actually donated. Get ready for it.
2,500. Woo!
So 2,500 items went to Denton County Friends of the Family.
That's
They
awesome.
Go and they sell that items, and the value of those 2,500 items was
11,700. Woo! Wow, that's amazing.
so $11,000 can go in to help support the organization. And so what I wanted to ask you and to tell our followers, do we have any more followers?
We've had 6 over the
6!
previous
I wanted to ask you, what is Denton County Friends of the Family?
Well, first of all, Denton County Friends of the Family is the only domestic violence agency in Denton County, which covers over 900 square miles, if you can imagine. We go up to Frisco, we go down to Trophy Club, we go north up toward Ray Roberts, we go west out to the Speedway, and I mean, it's just Louisville, Flower Mound, Denton. So we're the only agency that provides services for women and children that have been affected by domestic violence.
So when you say provide services, tell me a little bit about what that means.
Okay, so we actually...
Do you have any numbers to share?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So first of all, we have a hotline where people can call when in crisis. So last year we had 2,500 hotline calls.
2,500. That
Over
means
25
over in 12 months, 2,500
Yes.
people called. Okay.
Called and said, I'm in crisis, I need help. And then we had over 1,300 legal hours of service. So we have an on-staff attorney and her team, and they actually help the women who get into legal situations, whether it be themselves or with the perpetrator or with custody issues.
Wow.
So it's huge. It's huge. So 1,300 hours of legal services.
And so when you say Denton County Friends of the Family and you're saying women, what is it? Because Just Between Friends we have a lot of people who follow us that are moms and family members, but our primary focus is, putting things for helping kids, parents spend money on their kids. So how does DCFF help children?
Okay, awesome. So we actually have also, which people don't realize, we have an emergency shelter, which a woman can come under a crisis situation, and oftentimes she is leaving under duress. She's got a kid on her hip and her keys in her hand, and that's it. So we have over 9,000 days. 9,000 days in our emergency shelter. And so what happens is the mom and her children can escape a situation, a violent situation. They can come and they can stay in our shelter for up to 30 days. All right, and we're so excited because we are actually in process of building a new safe campus with long-term care, long-term residential care. We're going to have a place for continue to have our emergency shelter. So that is phenomenal. But actually, the moms can come with their children, and then the moms can get the counseling and the help they need. But guess what? We also have the children. So the children, we provided 2,600 hours of therapy for children. And that's really what my story was. So I was a child of domestic violence, and this is way back before we even thought about a domestic violence shelter. And so my mom was a victim of domestic violence, and then my sister and I were recipients of that as well.
So when you look at, so there's a number I know, so this is October, and the reason why we're coming to you right now is October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so what that means is it's not just domestic violence awareness that is impacting how many women, okay.
Yeah, so
I've got the,
okay, are you ready for this? Get ready. 1 in 4 women are affected by domestic violence. 1 in 4. And actually it's 1 in 3 for sexual assault, which people don't even really talk about that. But this month we're focusing on the 1 in 4. 1 in 4.
And I think that's really important to know because with Just Between Friends, we have over 6,400 followers that are on our Facebook page.
That's awesome.
And so if you think about every 100 of our followers, that's about 160 people who could be watching us right now that are impacted. And they probably don't know. I mean, they're local people, so they maybe not know what some of the services that Denton County Friends of the Family can offer. And so one of the things that I wanted to bring attention to is this amazing group of women, which Dee is the president of, which is Denton County Friends of the Family Women's Auxiliary.
That's a mouthful.
Yes. And so I asked her to join because what I'd like to do is call to you guys to come and support this organization, Denton County Friends of the Family Women's Auxiliary. We call it the Women's Auxiliary.
Yes.
And help establish this great network of women that are out making changes in our community and helping us to do things that impact the people that we're around every single day.
Absolutely.
So what I'd like to do is offer, we've got a social coming up.
A social, yes. So save the date right now, October 26th at the table in Highland Village. And we are going to have appetizers. We're going to have, so our main purpose for our October social is to hit that 100 member mark. So the auxiliary was actually just founded in January of this year.
Yes.
And so for 38 years, we have never had an auxiliary until now. So we are in year 1.
Yay.
And our goal was 100 members by the end of the year. And you know what? We're going to finish it this month. So we are having you come.
So I'm going to say a couple other things. So with Just Between Friends, if you guys come, it's going to be at the table on the 26th. I am going to be the first person to become a member of the auxiliary.
Whoop, whoop!
So I am the #1 person. I am going to pay my dues, sign up, and be at the social on the 26th. Are you walking by? Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go down.
You have to wait. You have to wait. Come on, that's okay. Wave as you walk by. Woo! So for everybody who comes and sees me, because I will be there 6:30 on October 26th, at the table in Flower Mound, I'm going to donate $5 to Denton County Friends of the Family Women's Auxiliary so that they can use that money. So when you're there, come by and see me. If you're not going to know a single person, you'll know me because I plaster my face all over Facebook page. So come check us out.
Yes.
October 26th, 6:30 p.m. at the table in Highland Village. I'm going to post the event on my Facebook page, and we want you to come out and support this awesome organization and this awesome cause.
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you. I love it. So call to action is 1 in 4. Just remember 1 in 4. So if you look to your left and you look to your right and you look in the mirror, chances are one of those people have been affected by domestic violence.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here. Yay! See you on the 26th.
See you on the 26th.